You want to talk about that? You want to talk about Pulse Dogecoin and the interesting way that they're doing the distribution?
Well, fun fact. So this background was designed by PulseDogeCoin, because if you notice, it's the same art that they use. So it's some of the free art that they put out on their Twitter. They have the same one with like Richard as the dog sitting in the throne, but then they have this one with no one in the throne. So yeah, I never got into PulseDogeCoin. It's a joke that they didn't register the .com. So PulseDoge.com.
Quite an oversight.
Yeah, like, and I have a hunch that they gave a supply to influencers to talk about them. So whereas here the distribution is based on the kind of number of people in each category in each league, and I think that's the fairest way to do it, because the issue with the Hedron launch was there's a lot of the whales can just continually dump, especially if they lock in that 10x bonus. And then it's not fair for the little guy. So instead of giving the power to the whales, the power is given to just the average Joe, based on the leagues, who most likely has the kind of the best intentions. So likely the whales and the turtles have the best intentions in Hex because they want to see it go viral and scale, versus the whales that are already pulling out like 100 grand per month to live off on at least.
Yeah, I think that was something that struck me when I was looking into the project too, of doing that, and it didn't really sink in until a little bit later on. But yeah, I agree. It was, wow, you're incentivizing, like the middle class, like the people who are not, they don't need to sell, they don't need to dump, they don't, they may hold on to it longer because their bag is kind of determinant, that factor.
Yeah. So I hope more distribute their coins that way, and it makes sense. So I think they've shown a great model. Hopefully they inspired others who are going to do free claims to do it this way.
Yeah,
and yeah, as this person said,
surprised it hasn't happened so far.
As this person said, I was able to mint PSD off of each wallet because each wallet was a turtle, so
smart.
It wasn't bad. And then my onboardees similar to them. So yeah, hope it happens more. And I think it's the right way to do it versus kind of like Hedron. And I mean, Hedron did it the way they did it because of other factors, but Hedron led to a lot of supply shock and a lot of dumping because it just rewarded the biggest holders who oftentimes don't really care as much, or like they'll dump their Hedron just to buy more Hex.